Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Offside Kick, a real sports show for real sports nuts. Now, in week 2, we have ourselves kind of a special guest, and I want to really prep how big of a deal this is. This is, we got a real legend today, folks. Someone who's really going to just up the production value of our show. We're going to make this place look great. You may have heard of him. He's an AFL legend. He played for the Kansas City Boilermakers in 1958 season. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but everyone, welcome Kenny Dukes. Kenny, you good?
Yep, I'm good.
You need any help?
Nope.
Let's get you situated. Everybody, Kenny Dukes, the Duke himself. I am pausing because I'm assuming everyone is applauding right now. So, Kenny, I'm a big fan. I've been a fan of yours for a very long time. I even went out of my way, something that I don't know if you've seen in quite a while. I have the poster.
Oh my gosh.
Everyone look, Kenny Duke's poster. And I would be honored if you would sign this for me.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Kenny. And that's not going on eBay, folks. This is I'm not going to be reselling this for thousands of dollars that I'm sure it's worth. This is going right up on my wall. Going to have that framed. That right there could be an inheritance for any future children I might have. I just have to find myself a lucky lady. If we want to pick that up, there it is. We got signature from the Kenny Dukes here, folks. Right there. That's a legend. Now, Kenny, I do have a couple questions for you, if that's okay.
Okay.
I don't know if you're a pants man, but what do you think about us getting McMillan in the first?
Well, it reminds me of my dad when he was on the weekends. Him and his best friend would come over, and they'd sit on the back porch and they'd drink beer. So I thought I'd go down to the Valley City Street Fair. And they had a booth there where you threw a ping pong ball in, and they had these round little things with a goldfish in them, and they had them singly around. They had a double one on the top. So I threw it, and I got the double one, and I was so excited. And I ended up taking it home, and my dad and his friend were sitting in the back porch drinking a beer, and I was so pleased, and I put the fish down and I told him what I did. And my dad said, "Look at those poor fish. They have nowhere to go." So he reaches in and he eats it. And his friend said, "I see what you mean." So he got it and he ate it. And I cried and went to bed and cried all night because I ate my fish.
Amazing. Even from a young age, very talented skill-wise, winning those prizes at that fair. That's amazing. Now, as far as the league goes, how do you think since your time it's changed? Do you think that things have changed the way the game plays?
Well, I can remember too another thing that my dad was very tight. He never wanted to put money in the bank, so he hide it all over the house. So one time he put it up in the rafters, And he went down to Valley City, and they said to him, "Where's your son getting all this money? He's buying everybody drinks all the time and everything." And he said to me, he said, "I'm going to kill your brother. You better talk to him." Well, I found out my brother was doing chin-ups, and my dad had money stacked up in the rafters, so he'd start taking them a little bit at a time and going buying drinks. And then one time, my sister wanted to make an angel food cake, so they went downstairs, and my ma hadn't made an angel food for a long time. So she got the pan with the hole in it. She brought it upstairs, and a big wad of money come out of the hole. So they surprised my dad and hid the money and took the cake and made it. And my dad come home from work, and he looked at the cake, and he almost fainted. And he said, "Oh my goodness, did anything happen? Did you find anything?" And my ma says, "Well, funny thing did happen. I was baking the cake, and it caught fire. Couldn't figure out what was burning." And he just kind of like, "Uh-oh," thought his money all burned up.
Amazing. What a varied life. Kenny Dukes is a real American hero. Speaking of American heroes, we're here to talk about Dr. Lukeson's 3-in-1 sports powder, maximum strength. Why get 3 when you can get 1? Kenny, are you heading out?
Yeah, I gotta go.
Okay. Can you get home by yourself? Are you okay?
Yep. Thank you.
All right. Kenny Dukes, everybody. Real legend right there. He so Dr. Lukeson's 3-in-1 sports powder, maximum strength. Hey all, how many times has this happened to you? You're driving around to 3 different stores to buy 3 separate products at 3 different bloated prices. What if I told you that you could cut all this down to one simple product? That's right, this show is brought to you by Dr. Lukeson's 3-in-1 sports powder, now with maximum strength. No more taking 3 trips to the store. Now it's just 1 click away for one excellent product. It's got all the powder that any sport could ever need. And all this at a reasonable price of $1.89. But that's not all. You can use code OFFSIDE at checkout to triple the value of your order. That's right. 3 whole containers of Dr. Lukeson's 3-in-1 sports powder, maximum strength, for $1.89. Now you better order fast because this deal is only valid for the first 8,000 orders to be made using that code. After that, you won't be able to get this wonderful deal. So as is tradition, we are going to be sampling some of Dr. Lukeson's 3-in-1 sports powder, maximum strength, right here on the show. So let's do it. That's great. And it's a great product. I can feel all the necessary powder for any sport I need. Thank you, Dr. Lukeson. Show couldn't happen without you. So everyone, Dr. Lukeson, 3-in-1 sports powder, maximum strength. Why get 3 when you can get 1? So thank you to Dr. Lukeson, and thank you to Kenny Dukes. The show couldn't happen without you, and I will see you all next week.